Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to Azure Tournament match. I am Shawnee7188 with my third commentary match in roughly 8 hours. So in case you're wondering why I'm still here, yes, I did get some sleep. I normally wake up this early, so this is why I'm doing the match. And it's reading week, so don't worry about me. We have a wonderful match between Gene Freak and Gene Freak. So Gene Freak is my Gene Freak is not competing. He is my co-commentator. I am not tired at all. We have Wugga and Shuzo as a match, and welcome, Gene Freak. I do believe the runners have been counted off. There we go. Shuzo running into it's back on the emulator, so most likely just a little bit of input problems there. But there we go. We have a run going as well. The race starting. I'm told it's going to be fine in 20 minutes. Don't worry. It's just be a little bit slow to wake up.
Right, hello everyone. I got my working as well.
Oh, good. All right. So, do you want to explain what the Azure Dreams format is for this race, Gene?
You can do it this time.
I'll do it. Okay. So basically, Azure Dreams is a procedurally generated roguelike game. Once they enter floor 2 and onwards, the tower is going to be completely random. But the programmer, our amazing programmer in the Discord, great name, checks out. He actually made a way how to not only remove the tutorial floor like you're seeing here, he's also made it so you can actually have the same seated tower. So, as in the first Rocket to the Top tournament, we had 2 people playing against the game, like the normal any percent rolls. This one is, everyone actually has separate, everyone is playing the same tower. So you can see the same load-in, same everything. They're actually gonna have the same RNG if they do the exact same movements. The second they branch off, so let's say Shuzo were to move upright instead of straight up, he would actually have a completely different RNG set. But this is a very nice seed because they managed to get the first enemy being a troll, which means they get their first level, and they go from 16 health up to 26, which doesn't sound like a dramatic amount, but it is actually a lot. Yes, everyone ends up saying that. Boss man. We actually have a Discord. I will post that in a sec here. If you are interested in learning the game, running the game, and there you go. Proper arrow. And if you want to join, we have all sorts of stuff. We also have always post when the tournament matches are happening. Our next one is actually, I believe, Sunday at this point, and I think there'll be a couple more probably in between as well, based on what will be coming up for the rest of the brackets. So I'm pretty sure there's 1 or 2 matches that still need to be registered. But
at least on Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. This is on the PlayStation 1. Right now it's currently being played on emulator because of the de-randomizer, I should say. Although it has so many features now, it's officially a randomizer, so it's the de-randomizing randomizer. So have fun with that. A Scarlet Wand on floor 2. That is very nice.
Ooh.
So hopefully Shudo does not get tempted by stronger swords and will eventually find it. Yes, I am back. Don't worry. I did get plenty of sleep. I got a nice thing of tea beside me. And Gene Freak has been wonderful to come and commentate with me.
Money is a machine.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I believe that is the... Nope, so one more room, I think, to find the Scarlet Wand. Wugga is... both runners are extremely accomplished, but Wugga in particular is known for throwing his head against the wall until a run sticks. How do I randomize real life? Get on a random bus and try to find your way back home? Or are you talking about the game? I don't quite understand. So yeah, basically the first 5 floors are going to be the safest floors to explore. We'll see the runners run around and try to find as much resources as they can for the rest of the basically the game. Finding a Scarlet Wand is probably the nicest thing. I'm pretty sure that is also a mirror shield. So they're pretty much set up for equipment for the whole tower now at this point. It was a cursed Scarlet Wand as well, so it's going to make a little bit of an impact, but hopefully not too much.
Yeah, that's right. can find a decker scroll, and at that point, does it actually? I don't actually know. Does it actually take the evasion penalty away if you use the decker scroll?
I believe so. A programmer would obviously. I always pitch to him, even though he's not here. I know he's not awake right now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the curse is what drops the accuracy, not the -1. Because if that is the case, then you would miss with like a +10 sword. But I've done that. But once you use a decurse scroll, I do believe the accuracy drop does disappear.
And the mirror shield doing its work there.
How long before Wugga uses tile immunity? Does he have a Autumnal fruit? That is the easiest one for that.
I already forgot about that. I could have used it.
That is one of those. That was found by Baldwin. Sorry, that was found by Flair initially. If you release Queenie while you're holding him, you become immortal for 1 turn. Not 1 turn, sorry, 1 hex until you move off that. Warp trap. Bomb trap. That's probably a bottom room. He probably should get out of there. 5 more floors. This is a random tile immunity. Yes, the floor 9 dangers of having to. Actually, to be fair, that is U-boat territory, so that would make sense. But we have everything work out quite well right now. The runners are comfortably powerful with even if it's a cursed Scarlet Wand, they're not gonna have to worry too much about monsters surviving. Probably till floor 9, 10, like even that. But this is Wugga does not like racing with the HUD like xxshuzoxx right now. So you won't see the floor number. So I'm actually keeping track of his floor number myself. It's a preference thing. You can also change how zoomed in the map is. You can see xxshuzoxx has it basically 1 zoomed out, while Wugga has it zoomed out to the point where you actually can't see details on it anymore. Again, a preference thing. It drives me insane watching that because you can't even see where the elevator is when you walk into rooms if it's hidden. So that's all a preference thing, and as a commentator, it's actually nice because you can see where he's explored, but you also can't see the detail of what's on the grounds. 17 health.
I know. I would miss the elevator all the time if I used it zoomed out.
Actually, what's like most people when they play this game, they will always look at obviously the screen that is on like Wugga's side. I believe he's on floor 6 now. Is that green tiles now? 5. Okay, so there's 1 more before he's off the safe floors per se. But most people, when they play the game, they look at, obviously, the game. So you see here, you see the windy roads and whatever. When you're inside of a room, the normal thing you do is actually look at the little green mini-map and see where things spawn. Because based on height and just angle and stuff like that, their things might be hidden. And it's actually better overall. He's going to take a hit to get the height advantage there. It's better overall to actually have the mini map so you can actually see the detail and how far monsters are away from you. Sorry, I had a cough. Yay for the mute button. Pro tip: if you use Discord, set your mute button or your microphone mute button to scroll lock if you have it on your keyboard. Scroll lock actually doesn't work anymore. You can still scroll with it if it's turned on, but it's a perfect mute button for Discord. Small tip. So floor 6, I'm pretty sure Wugga is one of the very few runners who actually, and that's a warp trap. Well, Wugga, yeah, he's kind of debating where to go. He should use a fireball when he has a chance to get rid of that balloon, because it is actually going to... Okay, there you go. Just throwing all the swords. Yeah, you did say 5 more floors. Oh, sorry. Okay, he's very lucky on that one.
A lot of swords.
Yeah, the warp trap is probably what ends the most runs casually when you're trying to go up the tower. Like, not casually, because like what they're trying to do in a one tower entry is kind of insane. But if you do if you want to attempt to speedrun this game, there's no reason why you can't have a multiple entry run as your first run. I always want to stress that like you don't need to do this in one go. What we're attempting to do is really dumb and really, really scary. You don't have to do it that way. If it takes you 2 or 3 entries and like 3 hours for your first run, by all means, and then just try to beat your own time afterwards, and then maybe 2 entries on the next time. But, oh, we have a troll sword at Shuzo's side. He's going to start hurling that at the balloon's face there. Yeah. My first 80%. Actually, fun fact: before even Sand Knight got the community, I ended up doing the quote-unquote first ever 80% run because I never saw anything on the leaderboard because emulators were hidden by default. Darcis had his PB on there, but it was automatically hidden, and people kept assuming I was a world record holder because I had an hour of 1 hour and 28 minutes. That has since long been broken for how well the game's been going. Although I do have to book this record. How long is this? Yeah, Bossman said there. If the player dies, uses a wind crystal, or uses a Ogling fruit on a non-queenie monster that they own, they'll leave the tower, or well, they'll get forced out of the tower. That will end the timer, and whoever gets to the higher floor first will win. So if, let's say, Wugga's currently on floor 6, if Wugga were to die, and Shuzo get to floor 7, that means all of a sudden that Shuzo would get a point. It's a best of 3 because this is still a very heavy RNG game, despite them playing the same seed. We've had a couple tournament matches where I have been... actually, it was my seed that was I generated for the tournament. It was the worst floor 13 I've ever seen, where it's just like a 3-room floor and pure Krakens. And it took literally the runners like 20 minutes to leave. It's going to be a 3-shot against the U-boat. They're just so bulky. He's going to kill the Minerva while he's at it too. He's not doing the AI1 strat completely right, but he is doing it. Alright, you should be fine. Yeah, there you go. So, loading into floor 7 here. We'll watch it on Shuzo's side when it comes up, because he's on floor 6 going 7, versus Wugga, who's just on 7. You'll see the camera will load in. If you want to try and draw the letter C. Normally you start at the top and you draw downwards. That is exactly how the camera loads in every single floor. So you will see on Shuzo's side, if he gets through all these monsters, what's it going to be doing? He has to be quite careful here, because I'm pretty sure with the Mirror Shield he'll have like 2 HP left, barring a critical. But he should be fine. Fireball? Okay, no, he should be fine, because that should be a level 2, I think. Nope? Oh, okay. Ew. Kind of close there. Oh, but he got a critical. Okay, cool. Okay, there's a level that he wanted. Okay. But we'll see when he loads into a new floor. He will. You'll see that he'll start at the top left-hand side of the map. And it will load in as drawing a C to the top left-hand corner of the map, and it will give him 0 information of what the floor is going on. As opposed to Wugga, who started off, and actually I think it was the top left as well. He turns his camera, so it's hard for me to tell. But I'm pretty sure he got 0 information when it comes to 0 information when coming into the floor loading as well. Shuzo having to be very careful, because I'm pretty sure it's a real Minerva Osa behind him. Let's see if Shuzo gets out of the Minerva. So here we go. We'll see the elevator load in on Shuzo's side, compared to actually Wugga. Hopefully he'll go out there right by. But you'll see top left to top left. So there's 0 information given on that floor. versus if you were in the bottom right and then it loads in from the top left, you can pretty much see the entire floor and then determine where the elevator is not. And it works out really easy that way. We can see on Wugga's side here, he's going to load in as well. So that was pretty good. He knows that he doesn't have to go left or up to find the elevator at least. So obviously trying to find the elevator is the main goal. You want to get to floor 40. Shuzo having a rough time with these monsters right now. He has to get Queenie out of there or else he's going to have some serious issues. Yeah. I've never seen a monster be... And there goes Queenie. That's going to be an issue on Shuzo's side.
Oh, that's too bad.
So, now this is going to be... yeah. Queenie is... Much as I hate him and he's cost me so many runs, he is crucial for the first part of this tower. So... The movement from Shuzo, yeah, oh dear. Even with turning the camera, I don't think that would have done much. And unless he gets a miss... oh no, he has a medicinal herb still, he can survive. It's not ideal, but he can take a couple hits and keep moving.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Ooh. Don't want to see those.
The step, the raised terrain got him there. But thankfully the other Minerva left. You see this a lot in these races as well, is you'll have a small monster train. You should be able to survive that one.
Yep.
8 damage worth. He's not going to be able to do that again, but... Can he please find the elevator? Oh no. All the while Wugga's taking down volcanoes and stuff like that.
There's another U-boat.
Okay.
There's the elevator.
Oh, that's a misstep. Thankfully, not the worst, but yeah.
Sometimes.
So the RNG will now be generated slightly different on Shuzo's side because the way the RNG is generated in this game is the monsters I believe are going to be slightly displaced, but the floor layout is going to be the same. He might spawn into a different room because the game takes in consideration he's going to be able to survive that unless barring a critical. Okay, he has 2 HP left. It takes into account Queenie when making the floors, and that's just how it goes. Okay, he's on to floor 9.
All right.
He was able to hit the right way. Although he's slowly running out of HP to keep doing that. Just straight up fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
Alright. A cure-all herb that doesn't heal HP, despite the sound of it. I initially thought you'd be able to take the cure-all herb to, oh, that warp trap was not needed. Cure-all herb, sorry, to, Cheryl, initially when I was a kid, because I was thinking, oh, it heals everything, right? No. Shuzo, have to be more careful about those movements. This is a turn-based game, so you have infinite time to sit there and move how you want to move. But, oh, he's just going to get rid of Dreamin'. I like that. So he has to head back towards... You can see him checking out the terrain here. It might be worth him equipping the sword as well. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, he used a decurse scroll, right? So he shouldn't have a problem with that anymore.
Yeah.
I think Wugga's on floor 11. I haven't been paying attention. Ooh, egg though.
The other item that can also be a bit confusing is the water crystal.
Yeah, that one has
Oh,
cost a lot of new
yeah.
runners' lives as well. Because like, oh, it heals HP. That's great. And they try to use it to recover themselves. It's not for you. It recovers all your monsters' HP and MP.
Yeah. Great item, but
Ooh, that movement. Oh, we got the elevator though. Holy Bell. If you had a fruit, that'd be great if you had a monster.
yeah.
It happens a lot.
Ooh,
Wugga
Wugga
just straight
stealing
up
an
in the
egg.
hatch. Yeah. Hopefully, Shuzo is able to find that egg as well. I'm pretty sure it was on floor 11, because again, Wugga has his floor hidden. We've been paying attention to Shuzo right now, but... that's inconvenient. No, the Scarlet one is still cursed. The upheaval trap actually raised the terrain enough that he actually can't flee the volcano. So hopefully he has one more fireball. Nope. Can you pick up a throat? Nope. All right.
No.
I do believe. I do believe that's a point for Wugga then.
Shuzo's down.
We'll wait for a sec, because once he hits the elevator, we'll know what floor he's on. So I'm pretty sure he did win, but... And that was a new L egg as well, so... Yeah, floor 12, there we go.
Yeah.
Icon confirms it. So we have... I'll just mark it there. We have one point for Wugga. That was really unfortunate, losing Queenie to that terrain. I will... Oh, you're gonna mark them? Okay, you're gonna get them?
Yep.
Alright, so we'll set up for round 2 then. The tower giveth, the tower taketh away. Not only do you have a cursed Scarlet Wand, but you also have... Oh, we got the blue colored arrows on this side there. Wugga is a terrifying opponent, for the record. I've raced him numerous times. And with this tournament, the runners don't know how each other are doing. So as far as Shuzo's concerned, Shuzo could have been like 3 floors ahead of Wugga, or likewise, like Wugga could be like three floors ahead. For Shuzo, we don't ever let the runners know, because unlike previous tournaments, like if I said, "Oh, I got a Scarlet Wand," Shuzo, good taking in strides.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very very stressful, because you don't know how the other player is doing and what they have found, and you constantly go, oh, they have a Garuda, they have a U-boat, they have, I don't know, like million balls and
in the case of a previous match of a Dreamin' Egg and a Troll Egg.
Oh yeah, I was so lucky there that I didn't. I thought I was doing fine, so I'll just let those eggs be and use them as bombs. And
yeah, that was
a good call.
Oh no, that was so sad seeing as like desperation hatch this egg. It's a Dreamin'. Well, he just straight up sacked it, and then right after again, it was the same thing. We're like, well, all right, cool. Speaking of, I want to get the. There it is.
First, requesting a short break, and in a couple of minutes, it'll be round 2.
Sure, we're ahead of schedule. Yeah, Wugga's probably going outside for a quick break. Wugga gets very, very worked up running these scenes in tournament life.
Yeah, I've noticed somehow.
Yeah, he will sit again. He will throw his head against the wall. Like, he's gotten some amazing runs, but he probably has the highest death rate in the tower because of just the way and how aggressive he plays.
Yeah.
So that is unfortunately just the case. And I will once again post this here. For anyone, while we're having a break, who wants to join our Discord, if you want to learn how to run this game or see things, or talk to people casually about the game or whatever, or want to partake in the next tournament when it comes up, whenever that may be, we will always post things in there, get things set up. We don't know what the format of the next tournament will be. Because I know, let me get the randomizer website here posted as well. This is the randomizer website. You can see all the features that I cannot list off. There's so many. But if you were to, like, if you wanted to, you can literally change monster dens to being more common than not instead of rare. So they might be as common as, you know, poison traps or whatever. Or you can set it so all the go up traps are instead go down traps, which is actually my suggestion to programmer. I'm so sorry for everyone whoever has endured that. Shuzo lost Queenie early on, and there's just so many monster trains after that. It was really hard to maintain, keep up. So my dog's coming again. Yeah. Oh, no, you're not. You're over there. You're just staring. Okay. Yeah, no, this game is extremely difficult. It expects you to casually die at like floor 6. That's like probably an overestimate as well, because the whole point of it is like it gives you equipment, gives you an egg, makes you feel good, and then it just kills you. And the whole point is like, wow, the Queenie's stronger, and you can make it up stronger or make it up better the second time. Well, in this tournament format, the second you die, you lose. The water pump, yeah, is floor 15 after your first entry, talking to the guy by the windmills. And it is 387, okay. Wugga says 387.
Yep, let's confirm. It's just coming up.
Yeah, okay, cool. They're both good for yeah, if anyone is also interested, there's also a bookless category of this game where basically everything but the equivalent to the Pokedex is filled up, and you have to get the blue collar, the Guru's oil pot, respectively on floor 12 and 15. The blue cape, you talk to the person Okami at the bar first, and it spawns on floor 20. Talk to the person at the pool, which is the water medallion, and then the healing herb is on floor 28 once Cheryl collapses, so don't bother going up there too far. And then on floor 30 is when you get the criteria to build the gym. So if you get all that and date every single girlfriend and then kill Beldo and then grab the ultimate egg or get to floor 40, whichever you do, to finish the run, that is a bookless run. The current world record is 4 hours and like 6 minutes or something. I lost 30 minutes in that run, so it's possible to get sub 4 easily. And then a couple days ago, I managed to do one without Garuda and managed to get a 409. So, ugh. I really wish for a new PB on that one. All right, we're getting them counted down. And we'll start again. We'll start with the same 5 items. I'll explain it again. This is Azure Dreams. It's a procedurally generated roguelike, which happens with programmers' help. We are able to have a fixed seed, so both players will be playing from the exact same tower, which is what we thought was impossible about a year ago. Then we have the 5 items we'll be getting will be a medicinal herb, a copper sword, a wooden shield, a fireball, which has 5 charges on it, and a random colored egg, which will always contain a plumpa. That plumpa can either be fed to a monster, an egg can be fed to a monster to recover 50 MP, or Queenie. Or you can use it as an egg bomb, or you can hatch it if you manage to get the blue collar and another hatched egg to do fusions. Sad Knight making famous his paralysis bloom, which is...
You can make very complicated fusions if you
want,
but they are pretty rare in this mode.
Oh yes, thank you Hextree or Viper Bait. I should realize that one since I actually made it famous in the tournaments. Borky. Alright, so there's no real time loss in naming characters more than one character, like in Pokemon games, because the way this works is we'll see it. Also, enjoy the cursor on Shuzo's side. He just left it there. I know that drives some people nuts, but that's just the emulator for you. She's wasting no time in changing the map size during the load-in. Same with Wugga there. I actually don't realize you can actually do that while loading in. So they can just grab everything and just go up to the next floor. Thanks to this tutorial seed, we can skip the entire first floor, and then programmer just happened to put an elevator where it shouldn't be, so then you can just go straight up. So instead of seeing like 2 minutes of Queenie telling us that we live in a dirty home and stuff like that, you can skip it now.
Whenever
he's a great character, everyone loves him.
Yeah, whenever doing vanilla runs now, those have to be done because those are only valid for the leaderboard. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the tutorial floor every time is like, no, why?
Yeah, the tutorial floor is very demanding. That's why I do bookless, because no matter what, I only see it once or twice before I get a run done.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine seeing it for like the 15th time. And we are trying to set up a leaderboard for the randomizer. We just have no idea how to set it up yet because we don't want people practicing the same seed. We don't know if someone's played a seed or anything like that. Ooh, a rust trap on Shuzo's side. That copper sword is as strong as any wand. So that's not going to be fun.
Ooh, Scarlet right off the bat.
Well, Hextree, if you run bookless, you'll see the tutorial floor. Or, just do any proper 80% runs. Because as much as we love... we do accept emulators on the leaderboard, but I think it's the fixed seed. Like, you see when they pause the menu, it says runner instead of tamer. That's purposeful, so we actually know when the randomizer is being used. So, if someone were to somehow play the entire game without ever opening the menu, we're probably going to call hacked. Or prior knowledge or whatever. But the thing is, programmer made it so we'd be able to identify when people would be using the randomizer in a conveniently malicious way. Thank you for picking up that bell to pick another point. So we would easily be able to tell when it is the case. And this is the second Scarlet Wand already.
Yeah. Both players have the Scarlet Wand.
Ooh, and a Life Wand.
And a Life Wand as well, and a Steel Shield.
Oh, so, wow. This is a good equipment seed.
Yeah.
It's not cursed as well, so it's better than the last one.
Yeah. And now if once probably Wugga finds Deaker Scroll, he can try on the Life Wand as well. I don't know if there's much into juggling those two weapons, but Wugga picked up the Life Wand, so or is he gonna throw it at an enemy? We'll see.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, from what Sand Knight told me yesterday, once Queenie hits level 11, you don't have to worry too much about the mixture magic leveling works. Actually, it's based off Cove.
Yeah.
And his natural physical strength. So that's kind of interesting. So at that point, at level 11, it might be worth switching to the Life Wand. Because you still get the bonus from the Scarlet Wand, but if you are able to kill things easier and the mixture magic doesn't matter as much, you can start throwing seeds at Queenie, and it doesn't matter.
True.
Because you're going to be doing negligible damage anyway. Sorry if my voice is raspy today. I've, again, talking a lot in the last little bit.
Well, your voice is fine.
There's only so much tea can do. I can't have honey in tea, so that sucks. E for allergies. We see Wugga here just destroying cyclones.
Oh, there's a bomb trap. That's sure they're still alive, but
yeah,
some heavy damage.
I think they actually the Hell Seed. That's always good. Yeah, exactly. So like, there's very little reason for. Thank you, Sandknight, for confirming that. Yeah, the damage doesn't really matter. So now we know that once you hit level 11, if you need to change the seed or change the genus with the seed, you can probably do better overall, like going back to a Streamwand and like doing whatever. Because fire is a good type to have Queenie. We never explained the triangle, but if you need Queenie to be a different genus or type in this game, water is probably the most preferable, because if you just have a fireball or whatever, you can kill the wind creatures. And honestly, water is probably the scariest type to come across in the tower, not just because you have a fire elemental, but
yeah,
they hurt. Stuff like glaciers and whatnot.
Yeah, and also the Earth Shield would be the best shield unless if you wouldn't have to worry about the bomb traps, which become deadly.
Bomb traps go from like doing like 10 damage to like 40.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to explain
almost like meant to be?
Do you want to explain the elemental triangle?
Yeah, go ahead.
But no, do you want to?
Oh yeah, no worries. So basically, you have three elements. You have fire and wind, and water, and fire beats wind, and wind beats water, and water beats fire. And the Earth Shield is a pretty confusing name because it's called Earth Shield, but it's actually wind. And Cune is fire. So basically, when you do that mixed magic, you see the players do all the time. The attacks are very powerful against wind monsters, but not so much against the water monsters. And because Cune is your default familiar, and you mostly will be using him, then the water monsters sort of become the most annoying enemies in the tower, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel that even if they were neutral, they would still be
they're
in the tower. Yeah.
And this is where the life wand might pay off more than the actual Scarlet Wand here, just because you can. You can get the HP back after being hit. So you see here, Guy Jr. taking 5 damage. If you were to swing the life wand, you get probably 3 or 4 back, depending on how much damage you do.
Yeah.
At 24 damage, that would have been 3. Or 3 plus 1, so 4 HP. So like all of a sudden, you go from like taking damage to healing back a good chunk of what you just took.
Yeah.
And especially against the clone Manivas and stuff like that, you can get a lot of HP back with them. But then again, Scarlet Wand is so strong, he just one-shot the Cyclone, so he doesn't take a hit. So you take your preference. Life Wand is a great thing if you want to stay alive for the first 20 floors. But once you start not being able to do damage, Blinder Trap. That's always fun. He should just straight up use the PETA. It's just about 6 floors in or something like that.
And all the
that would explain a lot, Sandknight, because that's probably why Clown is so strong that way.
All the spell balls, besides Acid Rain, are also fire elemental. So
yeah.
So by default, you're a fire dude.
It's the red hair.
Your fire pets, yeah. So.
Oh, there is a storyline to this game. You wake up, you're 15 years old. Not instantly, you have a life. But you're officially considered a man or an adult or whatever, and you're going to go into the tower and you're going to make money to take your family out of poverty. And then eventually you'll get to the top floor and learn of your father's death and stuff like that. And in the speedrun sense, you just wake up, go to the tower, and basically become beloved while staying broke. That's the gist of it. I absolutely love speedrun storylines versus regular storylines. It's like Breath of the Wild. Naked man wakes up, kills demon. It's been terrorizing people for 100 years.
Forgotten everything about this game since only playing this mode now. But yeah, should be running bookless to remember all the.
My bookless notes now equate to having literally just the floors, what you can get stuff on, like criteria, and then 15 circles, just to know when I have to eat stuff at the restaurant for Patty. Like I don't care about the notes anymore. Before I used to have all these like really big printed out notes, and I'd follow along. That just cost me time, and eventually I'm like, there's no way guarantee you know which. You have no idea to guarantee which girlfriend you'll be doing first.
All right.
No, that is bookless. Bookless is getting all 7 girlfriends, avenging your father, and building all 16 buildings, and getting all the stuff that isn't counted in the tower, like the Guru Oil Pot, Blue Collar, and the Water Medallion. So you have to get all that, plus the tower entries and stuff like that. And honestly, you can do it roughly in 3 tower climbs, like proper ones, and a lot of dad runs on floor 1 and 2. It's roughly 23 tower entries by the time it's done. If they ever leave the tower on this one, they will die. What will the Chicks tournament be? Ask Sad Knight or one of the other mods. I'm busy with Universe right now, but if anyone ever wants to learn bookless, I have a bunch of tutorials up as well, actually. You can find it in our Discord. Do I still have that link there? Do I still have the link? Am I smart? Hey, ID. Under the resource tab, Horza made a Google Doc that lists all the resources we have and categorize them. So if you want to learn bookless, I made a tutorial for just how to... Ooh, that bomb trap scared Wugga. Wugga flinched there. I know he actually flinched.
So a while ago we saw some U-boat dancing on Shuzo's side. So when U-boats are submerged, when you or now Kune somewhere. Did he lost Kune just now?
Yeah, he just lost Kune too.
Yeah.
Ironically, U-boat.
So if you or Kune steps on the same tile where the U-boat is submerged, then he has to move. He cannot come up and attack you. So that's called U-boat dancing when you keep stepping on his fins.
Oh,
but
I
this
see.
is a bad situation. Yeah, that's definitely a good start.
Oh,
there's
the
so
amount of
many
monsters.
There's no.
He's gonna have to take a hit no matter what, but
yeah,
he's gonna no matter what take a hit here. Oh, 2, yuck. He should have one more move. Yeah. Oh, what a train. Yeah, that's literally like every. He should use another Mahel Seed now when he has a chance, when he's 1 space away, and just get distance away from. Yeah. Oh, lucky miss. He's gonna take 2 hits. So that's 10 damage worth or so. The Steel Shield, honestly, is underestimated. A lot of people want Diamond Shields or whatever. Shield's still 6. So, although it can rust, the amount of defense it gives is so beneficial.
Steel Shield is definitely a good shield in this run.
Yeah,
but if you go for casual...
Wood shield, he would have died to the Miniva there.
Shuzo found the elevator, so... Alive.
Ooh, starts right beside the wake. Oh, and a bomb trap.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Shuzo.
Late.
That's a tower.
All right.
I don't know. Shuzo just posting. Yeah, that's point 2. That's actually game point for Wugga there.
Yeah.
Because I already know he's actually on that floor because of the floor.
Yeah, Wugga's on the same floor. So
we will message Wugga saying he's good.
Oh yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is just terrible luck. It's the difference between going left and going right. Shuzo, I am so sorry. Yeah, this is an elimination match as well, so. Alright, what goes down for a friendly third?
Mm-hmm. I hope we get a friendly third.
Yeah, the equipment was nice, the luck was bad. xxshuzoxx literally saw, I think, 9 monsters in a single room at one point, and that I can still manage to get out of it. Props to xxshuzoxx. Although, do we haven't got another match when I was asleep, did we? I actually have no idea anymore. This one. They're deciding if they're going to do a friendly third or not. Oh, we'll go to sleep. Okay, so we're gonna... Looks like they will be doing just the interview then.
Yeah.
I'll ask them for that. While keeping it PG, because I'm sure there's some choice things for what's happened there. So let's see. I remember that puts the winner token there. One stream update. Whatever. Done. If I click done, it should... There we go, we got the... Alright, I will send them the links. I will get them in for an interview. Alright. That's one for xxshuzoxx. And, oh, Wugga, you already said one to Wugga.
Yeah, one to Wugga.
Either he found the Discord link by himself, that's quite scary. Alright then, so we'll get them in here for an interview. Tower hates everyone, xxshuzoxx. That's just general. The tower giveth, the tower taketh away.
Hey, xxshuzoxx, GG, man.
You guys come in here.
Yeah?
They're in the wrong channel, but we can hear them via xxshuzoxx's Discord. There we go.
Hello.
I was telling him about the Dreamin' comment real quick before I pop in here. Then Dreamin' and that elevation tab. Oh man.
Yeah, unfortunately, you had probably the worst luck, especially in that last room with all the U-boats and every monster in the universe all around you.
I'm actually surprised I got to the next floor on the second one. Yeah, I don't know. Monsters everywhere.
Yeah, no, like Sandite says, the tower giveth bruises, the tower taketh dreams. That's pretty much how it sums up the game.
Oh yeah, that's what makes it a good game, though.
Yeah, no, congratulations, Wugga. You're moving on. Fortunately, xxshuzoxx, you're out of the tournament, but doesn't mean you're not, now you have time for commentary at 6 a.m. in the morning, right?
Oh, maybe. I might be able to. We'll see.
Well, the thing is, this is unfortunately my final commentary match for a week and a half or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have to practice my own marathon run of Custom Robo on Sunday. Plus, I have my reading week to still finish and doing all the stuff. So this is my last little break of Azure Dreams.
We're gonna need some other people to actually sacrifice themselves and wake up at 7 a.m.
5:30 for me. Yes.
5:30.
Yes, I woke up at 5:30, got tea, got ready. So
that's appreciated.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, this is again a nice break. I got stuff to do, but anyway,
from like 10,000 button presses, right?
Yeah, pretty much. 12,000 for Custom Robo.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
4,172 text boxes alone, let alone actually playing the game or mashing. But beside the point. So when it comes down to it, though, despite everything happening very quickly, that was probably the most benevolent seeds when it came to equipment of just giving you stuff.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
free Scarlet Wands every run.
Yeah, I was about to say. I said this on a previous match. You commentated. I said, "Shoni, can you please generate the seeds for my tournament matches?" And immediately getting blessed by 2 Scarlet Wands back to back. Well, what is this?
Yeah.
Did you end up?
I'm very curious with the third seed.
Did you end up with the cursed one, like I did?
Yeah.
We both got a cursed one in the first one, and the second one is like a floor 2 or floor 3 rail Scarlet Wand. No, it was floor 2 Scarlet Wand, and floor 3 had a life wand on it.
Yeah.
And a steel shield. So
yeah, that was in the second seed. The first one, that very first Scarlet Wand, and then that mirror shield. They were both cursed, and I'm like, well, at least these things are good.
Yeah, you can't say no to a Scarlet Wand no matter what. Like that's always going to be a nice thing.
And I actually like the mirror shield. I tend to have luck with it bouncing spells. I think it actually bounced like 2 or 3 during that first run. Hilariously enough.
Yeah. Having a mirror shield is really cool, but having the -1 is like, oh man, I'm on wood shield defense. It's got that little extra thing, but this is not going to carry me very far.
No, and the thing is, like, Wugga, you do AI 1 strats, but you don't back up and move Queenie. You just kind of take the attacks as well.
Yeah.
Like, you get the first attack off, and then you just sit there. And I'm like, that is so weird for me to see, because I'm normally very meticulous when it comes to getting like 2 or 3 extra attacks in, but you just like, first one, like, just start swinging.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird mix and match for me, where I can't stand just using AI strats all the time, so I have to have some of them in magic.
Yeah.
Not always the smart move.
AI 1's one of the things I need to practice doing more.
I think, honestly, like, we've already talked about the matches. Like, that's basically it happened very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, Shuzo, you're out of the tournament. Wugga, you're moving on. You'll be versing the winner of Hextree and K in the Brain.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be both of them. Let's face it, everyone's gunning for Sand Knight right now. Like that's the main goal for everyone.
Yeah, myself included. I'm no longer his partner, so now I can just go right at him.
Yeah, you guys finished second in the doubles tournament, which honestly, I think with the seeded tournament, although it was hurting cats, basically equivalent for getting everyone to play at the same time from across the world, was a lot of fun. I like that one probably the most for commentary, because now that we can do fixed seed tournaments, maybe even more so. But then again, we can't have people communicating, and that kind of backfires. Who knows? Who knows what the next tournament will be? We have no idea. Maybe we'll just... I know what the next tournament will be. RPG Limit Break, we'll probably have a small side tournament on who can get to the highest floor. Like, for like new players and stuff like that, recruit some new people.
There you go. We always need new people.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, I'll post the link again for the third time. That is the wrong Discord link. I don't want to invite people to the call. Let me fix that right now.
The randomness in your life. Do this thing.
Yeah. There we go. There's Azure Dreams Discord link. Totally not the speed gaming Discord link for inviting people to the call. That was almost bad. But yeah. Can you play in this tournament and obviously win? The tournament obviously is done. Pretty sure we have a command here. The brackets and stuff are there. We will be doing a next tournament. We don't know what the format will be, but if you join the Discord, we will be always messaging people. Like, things aren't decided. I've always made sure that with Sand Knight and the other mods, things are not decided by a group of 5 people and everyone else listens. When a decision is made in the community, it goes through the community. It's not just, the top 3 people saying whatever, who has best times. It's a collaboration of everyone. So when we get the next idea around, like this one was kind of a given with programmer making the de-randomizer, which again, all credit goes to him making this wonderful thing possible.
Yes, all hail programmer, please.
Yes, like it is ridiculous in a year how much this community has grown and stuff like that. And if you want, or if you want to do input on the next tournament, whatever that may be, we will always do things. Two-tower tournament, no, that is not safe right now. Nice idea, but definitely not Hexter. I don't know much about it, but I know pretty sure soft locking on one floor, that other person being able to go above that is not okay. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we can call it. I don't know if Wugga or Shuzo, if you guys want to run the third seed on your own stream channels and stuff like that to see if there is a third Scarlet Wand. Who knows? But
I might just give it a go on my own stream. Actually, that was over so quick. I was actually expecting this to be a very long match because I know Shuzo's no win back. So
yeah, no. Unfortunately, like when you go back and watch this, you'll realize like you went left, Shuzo went right. That made the difference between fighting like one monster and literally all the monsters on Shuzo's side.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah, so it's like Wugga, you found like probably like 4 or 5 monsters while going to the elevators. Shuzo went the opposite way and was legitimately in a room, had to use my hell seed. There was like 4 U-boats and 3
Blooms.
3 blooms all in one go just after losing Queenie. It's like, well now.
Oh, jeez, that sounds so bad. That's the kind of one thing you can't account for when it comes to the randomizer, even with all the item spots and stuff. Which way you go can absolutely determine who's going to win or lose.
Yeah, and that just got highlighted there because it was everyone has the same monsters, everyone has the same whatever, but it's just if you go the opposite side of the room that your opponent does, you might be walking against the flow. And oh man, that did not play out well for you at all, Shuzo. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
It does, and the thing is,
part of the game. It's like,
the thing is, we can't be mad at the game because the game is extremely difficult and it's meant to be.
Yup.
The fact that between Gene Freak and Grudem, however you pronounce his name, it's too early in the morning for me to do that. The fact that Gene got to floor 40 yesterday is dumb and should not be expected. Like when we first started this community, I always thought like floor 13 would be where most people die with like Krakens and other things. And like we've seen numerous first rounds in this tournament go to like floor 31, 35, 38, 40. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's something for the new players. You shouldn't get too discouraged.
No.
Like the tower punishes us all, and I started running this game just a couple of months ago, and just learning all the stuff, and you can do it. It's just something you just have to.
It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice.
Yes, and you die a lot of time, and it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get up.
Yeah, actually, it's very true. That's a very nice way of putting it. Because let's face it, the tower will kick you down a lot. There's been numerous times, like even on other speed runs of different categories in this game, I've had items not spawn. Like I've missed the water medallion numerous times or the healing herb, just because the game went, you know what, you have enough items, don't worry about it. It's like, please no. It's like I need that item.
Yeah.
That's a 40-minute time loss if I don't get the item, and you skip it. You're like, oh.
Yeah. The thing is, there isn't a single runner of this game who has a 100% clear rate.
Yeah, we actually have like a probably 15% or even like 12% at best for even getting runs going.
Yeah,
it's very hard to do.
Exactly.
Thank you, Sandite. Anyway, with Sandite's horrible comment, I think we'll call it a stream. Sandite, there's more than enough reason for people to come and take you down now for that comment.
That's bad.
Oh man, I like it. I like it. It's so bad. It's good. Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway, everyone, take care. I'm gonna hop in the Azure Dreams Discord to chat with some people if they want to. Feel free, anyone new, to come and chat as well. If you want to ask questions, do whatever. I got some free time still before I want to do some reading. I think Wugga will be doing the third seed, at least on his thing. And Shuzo, if you're around. If not, that's always great.
Yeah, sadly, I got some packing to do. I'm going to a Magic event this weekend, so
Oh, cool.
a little bit of extra time before work to get things settled in.
Well, let me know how the bunnies go. Is it actually Magic, or is it Magic the Gathering?
Magic the Gathering.
Okay, so bunnies.
Yeah.
Anyway, everyone take care. Thank you again for Speed Gaming for hosting us. Thank you so much for Made for being awake when I was awake and helping set things up, because no one wants to be awake at this hour in the morning for us. Except the Europeans here. Gene, Wugga, look at you.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. It's only approaching 5 p.m. It's all
Dinner time pretty soon. Yeah.
Again, woke up at 5:30. So
yeah.
But we will call it. Thank you so much for racing, you guys. Thank you, Gene Freak, for coming and commentating. That was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll see y'all guys in the Azure Dreams Discord.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
See ya.